alongside all the destruction and consequences that war brings, the conflict in Iran has also turned into a proving ground for the different weapons used by the armed forces of the nations involved. This includes the F-35 Lightning II fighter jet, which have become essential in the bombing missions carried out by both the United States and Israel across Iranian territory. Engineered to avoid detection by even the most advanced radar systems, thanks to the special materials and coatings that cover its surface, this powerful aircraft has been described by U.S. President Donald Trump as an invisible fighter, according to Euronews. Because of this capability and the sophisticated technology integrated into it, the outlet explains that the F-35 Lightning II has proven extremely effective in destroying Iranian air defense systems within the country, helping, at least so far, maintain air superiority for the United States and Israel over Iran. According to the New York Post, Iran's supreme leader, Ali Khamenei, reportedly died following one of the bombing strikes in which the United States launched a Blue Sparrow ballistic missile from an F-35 fighter jet. Since hostilities began on February 28, F-35 aircraft operated by American and Israeli forces have reportedly carried out more than 3,000 strikes across Iranian territory, including the destruction of an Iranian YK-130, the first confirmed air-to-air combat kill attributed to this aircraft, according to Euronews. The designation F-35 originates from the word fighter, symbolized by the letter F, along with the U.S. military's aircraft numbering system, in this case 35. Its nickname, Lightning II, honors a twin-engine P-38 Lightning used during the Second World War, which, like the F-35, was also built by Lockheed Martin, developed under the Joint Strike Fighter JSF program, led by the United States together with several NATO partners. This aircraft has been operational since August 2015. It was created as a fifth-generation stealth multi-role fighter capable of carrying out numerous missions, including surveillance, reconnaissance, ground strikes, and air-to-air combat. It is a single-pilot aircraft measuring 15.7 meters, 51.5 feet, in length, with a wingspan of 10.7 meters, 35.1 feet, and a height of 4.3 meters, 14.1 feet. Its empty weight stands at 13,300 kilograms, 29,300 pounds, increasing to 22,470 kilograms, 49,550 pounds, when fully loaded, and it can carry up to 8,382 liters, 2,213 gallons of fuel. As one of the most advanced fighter jets currently operating, the F-35 Lightning II can reach speeds greater than 2,000 kilometers per hour, 1,243 miles per hour, equivalent to roughly Mach 1.8, and has an operational range of about 2,220 kilometers, 1,380 miles, with a full internal fuel supply. The aircraft carries a 4-barrel rotary cannon loaded with 180 rounds and multiple hardpoints capable of holding guided bombs, including B-61 nuclear weapons, along with air-to-air and air-to-surface missiles. Once deployed, these weapons can be guided to targets at distances up to 400 kilometers, 249 miles, without detection. Euronews also points out the significance of its highly advanced systems, which merge information from onboard radar, cameras, and electronic sensors to keep the pilot constantly aware of the battlefield. The aircraft also uses sophisticated software to share combat data instantly with other friendly aircraft, derived from the earlier X-35 prototype, which Lockheed Martin presented for the JSF program, while competing directly with Boeing's X-32 design. The F-35 Lightning II was intended to replace several well-known aircraft, such as the Air Force's F-16, the Navy's F/A-18 Hornet, and the Marine Corps' AV-8B Harrier II roles, including ground attack, reconnaissance, and air defense. The project ultimately produced 3 versions of the aircraft. The F-35, a design for conventional takeoffs and landings, primarily replacing the F-16. The F-35 be designed for short takeoff and vertical landing capabilities, intended to replace the F/A-18 Hornet, and the F-35C, a naval model able to operate from aircraft carriers in place of the AV-8B Harrier II. According to Euronews, citing data from a U.S. Air Force budget, each aircraft costs between $80 million and $120 million, depending on the specific variant. This forms part of a development program estimated to have exceeded $44.8 billion, with roughly another $400,000 required for production of each aircraft unit. Although the United States led most of the development, the project also involved contributions from several allied nations. The United Kingdom, a Tier 1 partner, contributed about $2.5 billion, around 10% of the overall cost. Italy and the Netherlands, Tier 2 partners, invested $1 billion and $800 million respectively. Tier 3 partners included Canada, Turkey, Australia, Norway, and Denmark, contributing $440 million, $175 million, $144 million, $122 million, and $110 million. Since entering service in 2015, the United States has built a fleet of more than 600 F-35 aircraft. Many of them, according to Euronews, are stationed at military bases in allied Middle Eastern countries for operations related to the war with Iran, as well as aboard aircraft carriers such as the USS Gerald R. Ford and USS Abraham Lincoln currently deployed in the Arabian Sea. Besides the nations that helped finance the program, with the exception of Turkey, which was removed from participation by the United States after purchasing Russia's S-400 Triumph instead of the Patriot system, several other NATO members operate the aircraft, including Belgium, Poland, Germany, Greece, Romania, Finland, South Korea, and Japan. The sophisticated software used in the F-35 sparked controversy following rumors that, because the aircraft depends heavily on American security systems and maintenance supply chains, the United States could theoretically disable them if it wished. However, the F-35 Joint Program Office rejected this claim, stating clearly, there is no off switch. Nevertheless, these rumors, combined with strained relations between the United States and several European allies since the start of Donald Trump's second presidential term, have caused some partner nations to reconsider purchasing the aircraft. Countries such as Spain, Portugal, and Switzerland have reportedly scaled back plans to acquire F-35 fighters. Among the modern fighter jets currently operating worldwide, only one is often considered a true competitor to the F-35. That aircraft is a Eurofighter Typhoon, which Euronews notes can be faster and more maneuverable than the American stealth jet and is operated by nations including Spain, the United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, and Austria.